Hey everyone, Mike Vogel here for the Monumental Sports Network as we continue our conversations with the 2018 Capitals draftees, now joined by Eric Florchuk, chosen with pick number 217, the last pick in the draft overall in the 7th round. And Eric, first off, congratulations, and tell us how you found out that you were a Caps draftee and what your thoughts were at that point.
It was kind of draft day, second day of the draft. Draft was going on, getting to the 7th round here, and it was on the last pick, and I just kind of started heading downstairs to go see what my brother was up to, and next thing you know, my dad's yelling out my name, Eric Florchuk, round 7, 217, so that was pretty exciting. We all ran upstairs, celebrated a little, and had some friends and family over, but I was pretty fortunate to be the last one selected in the draft. There's a lot of guys that were available with that pick, so I'm very thankful.
And I think, you obviously have the ability to go back in the draft next year. You have the ability to spend summer at a development camp with another team. But I got to think that just knowing that your future could be here in Washington and not having any uncertainty, it's got to be better to be taken at 217 than not taken it.
For sure. That just means that this specific team is interested in you rather than having a bunch that are just that are inviting you to see what you like. At the end of the day, I was very thankful that I got drafted, and that now I'm just trying to showcase myself for this team and hopefully make a roster spot in the next few years here.
What have your thoughts been on this week here? You've got a day left, obviously, of camp, but what have you thought of the facility, the city of Arlington? Hopefully you get to see a little bit of D.C. here today, and what have you learned about what you'll need to do to take that leap that you talked about?
The experience has been awesome this week. We got a bunch of different age groups here. Being one of the younger guys of the younger ages, it's pretty unique kind of seeing the older guys here what they're capable of. From my perspective, I know I need to kind of build on my overall strength, just kind of take my game to the next step and be able to compete here.
There's obviously a lot of Western League guys here. What's it been like for you to sit down and break bread with some guys that are usually your enemies during the regular season?
It's pretty cool, pretty neat actually. Connor Hobbs and Lucas Johansson, who are here at the Capitals. My 16 year last year, playing against them, they were probably two of the top D in the league, so it's kind of cool to be playing with them here.
And speaking of D, one of the Caps draft choices, 7th rounder from last season, Christian Roikus Martinson was chosen in the import draft by the Saskatoon Blades, your junior team. Have you and he talked about the benefits of playing in Saskatoon? Have you maybe tried to recruit him a little bit?
For sure. I know he's excited. We've talked about it the last 2 days, I think. I think he's really looking forward to it. I think he'd be a really good fit for our lineups and even for this year, especially with the young guys we have.
How would you characterize yourself as a player, describe yourself as a player, and who did you maybe pattern your game after and root for NHL-wise growing up?
Just a strong two-way player that can contribute in all 3 zones of the ice. I kind of grew up watching Jonathan Toews and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with Edmonton Oilers, so I kind of modeled my game after them, and now I just got to take my game to the next level and just keep developing those small area game skills.
And you obviously, once the trade that brought you to Saskatoon mid-season, Saskatoon obviously chose to go in that direction, and you made the most of your opportunity there. And it looks like you're poised to have a larger role on that team going forward.
This year and the next year we're going to be fairly strong with our 2001 group. We just picked up a Swedish 01 as well in the import draft yesterday, so I think he'll be a great contribution too, as well as the young guys we have for the next few years here.
And what's on your docket here for the rest of the summer? It's only going to be about 2 months before you're back here for a rookie tournament and a regular training camp.
After development camp here, I'm off to Newfoundland for Ball Hockey World Championships, so that should be fun, and then heading home and just preparing myself for Saskatoon's camp late August, and then rookie camp here.
So Ball Hockey World Championships, how many guys are on a team there?
I like a regular hockey team, about 20.
Yeah, okay. What's the roster size?
Pretty big. We don't have many small guys, but I'd say we have maybe 20 guys. And our smallest guys maybe 5'9".
So, but you got 20 guys on the roster, so still you have 4 lines, 3 pairs, all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
Huh. How do you feel like that does it aid in your development at all, do you think?
You know, it's there for cardio. I mean, it's a lot of running, and then at the same time, you can work on your hand-eye too with the ball and just the wicked shots you can take, how it curves and everything. So that plays a part in kind of those two assets. So yeah.
I'm fascinated by this, as you can tell. I grew up playing ball hockey. 20-minute periods, 3 20-minute periods and all?
Yeah, stop time. So and then I think it's the same as a regular hockey game actually with a 15-minute intermission, but I don't see the point of that other than there's no floods or anything. So it's pretty fun though.
You know, if there had been a ball hockey league when I was your age, I might have been a Hall of Famer, I'm just saying. But anyway, thanks to Eric Florchuk for spending some time with us today on the Monumental Sports Network.